I'm going to ask some trivia questions. I'm going to give the first person to answer the question correctly in the live stream chat. I'm going to send you guys $20. So let's talk about cars and have some fun. I don't think anybody's in here yet. Yeah. Ask some trivia. Car stuff. See if I can get some people from Instagram in here. Yeah. How do you do the thing? What's up, Isaiah? All right, let's see if we can get some more people back in here. How do I go? Why can't I remember how to do this? I feel like a boomer right now. What? Okay, Isaiah. There's a way to go live. And I'm totally blanking. How? What's up, man? How do I go? How? Streaming again. Let's see, Instagram. Oh man, I feel like a boomer right now. All right, so we're gonna go live on Instagram too. If I can get this to work. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Post? No. Story? What? This is some tomfoolery, for example. Oh, there we go. I'm not have them both running. Yeah, so there's an update. I am a boomer, apparently. So yeah, basically there's an update, so you have to go into camera and then you just like swipe across and you're able to get to it. But I'm having a live stream also on YouTube. I'm gonna ask some trivia questions, talk about cars. I'll give away some money anytime people get the questions correctly, and we'll just go from there. So if you want to know how to join, you have to click the link in my Instagram bio. Basically, the link in the bio will bring you back to my YouTube, and then from there, you'll just be in the YouTube chat. What's up, Ryan? Ryan, I figured out IG, but I swear I'm becoming a boomer. Like, with the update, I just could not figure it out. It took me 2 minutes to get in. For those that are joining on Instagram, if you switch over to YouTube, if you want to win $20, I'm just going to talk about cars and give away $20 to the person who answers the question correctly. How's the Supra? Okay. What's up, Mark? Marky Mark. I see you got an F80, by the way. Seems laggy. You know what? I think if I switch my phone. Oh. What's up? Negative? What do you mean negative knock? Negative knock, retard. And I'm gonna take my phone off of the Wi-Fi. So it's just my computer going off the Wi-Fi. That should kind of fix lagginess on the computer, at least on YouTube. What's that? I want to experience the 500 and 600 horsepower that you have in that Supra. So my ECU tech was saying I have negative 3. It means it's giving my engine more time. So like the ECU is basically advancing your timing because of the tune, or just there's no knock, so it's just giving you more, because when you advance your time, that gives you more power. So interesting to see how different ECUs work. Like the Evo's ECU is literally like, do you have a knock? No. All right, cool. You're good for boost and timing. It's really, really simple. But now ECUs have gone so much more advanced than that, especially the fact that Evo and Supra, which it didn't detect detonation, so it gave more juice. Yes. Have an Evo, have to have a Mitsubishi sweater, man. I think it's Evo number like 7 or 8 at this point. Fucking love those cars. It didn't detect detonation, so it gave it more juice. Like the tune did, or just the stock ECU decided, hey, it's doing fine, let's give it more. Because I know if you have knock, then you have to start to figure out either A, your sensor is being too attuned it. Okay. I know if you have knock, like basically it could be a couple things. Like your knock sensor is saying, picking up some other exterior noises that it shouldn't be, or you just genuinely have knock and you need more fuel or less timing or less boost. Like the engine basically isn't happy about something. Since it plays with timing all the time, ethanol count. Oh, got you. Your ethanol count is always changing, so then it's adjusting. God, flex fuel is so cool. So I know on the Evo, we're only able to get flex fuel if I think we run what's an AEM ECU, and then you can get flex fuel and you need GM like flex fuel sensor. But I don't know how much I want to pay $2,000 for a flex fuel or for a AEM ECU when I can just both and just only run ethanol. Especially since now that there's a pump like right near my house. In the new place, there's a pump right near there. But yeah. Let's see if we can do the same thing. If we can get like 5 or 10 people in here, I'll do the first giveaway. 5. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So I am down to run 100% ethanol all the time because the Evo is not going to be the daily. Like I will drive it a lot, but there's enough ethanol stations. There's enough ethanol stations around me that I'm not too worried about running out of gas. I'm really curious to see how the Evo is going to hold up against the Supra, because the Supra makes over 600, but it's rear-wheel drive. So if you can grip up, I think you would just dip. I have all-wheel drive, which means from a lower speed, that'd be fun. What does the Supra weigh? 3,600? I don't think it'll be that. I don't think it'll be that much of a difference. I guess we'll see. I'm just excited to get Evo back and break in the motor, so that way we can do genuine ball-to-the-wall pulls in it, which is going to be so much fun. 3,400 dry. I think the Evo weighs 3,280, so that's actually really close. And your transmission can, of course, shift faster than you can in manual. And practice my launches. I launched 135 lots of times. Road trip, yes. So we did the road trip last time, which was awesome. I'm down to do another road trip and go up to like Central California maybe. We'll kind of figure it out to see exactly where, but I'm definitely down for another weekend getaway road trip and take all the cars. Hopefully we can find a cabin this time with like, you have ZF launches, right? The YouTube is way laggy. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. How do I want to fix YouTube? Want to fix YouTube? Want to fix YouTube? Burnout on stock. Really? It's interesting. Okay. How can I? The YouTube is way laggy. Let me. So I think I'm going to turn off the Instagram live chat and just go straight to YouTube and see how that does. Let's see. So if we do this, podcast and giveaway. And now, if I go here, hopefully this doesn't cut off the internet, but I guess we'll see. How is the lag? Better? Sweet. Okay, cool. Need to look into that and see why it's doing that. What tires do you have in the rear? I'm gonna, so my engine builder literally said, do not run the radials on the street. It's just not worth it. So I'm literally going to be running the XXRs as temporary wheels until I get the NTL3s, because I want NTL3s, and then probably rock out RSRRs. Michelin Super Sports. And you're still not gripping? So RSRR next? Ah, whoops. I don't know where that smell is coming from, but for those of you that live in Southern California, there is a fire. It's really bad. It smells real bad, and all my windows are closed, but for some reason it is just leaking through a crack somewhere. R888Rs. It's a bit of an upgrade. Super pricey. Yeah, Santa Monica Fire. Didn't it like also go into Pacific Palisades too? I don't want to mess with my phone, but I wonder if we can get 5 or 10 people in here again, and then I'll do another giveaway. I think it's just Isaiah and Ryan right now. What was I going to say? Ray wanted to run our 888Rs on the Audi, and I was like, oh, you're going to piss everybody off for running the most expensive tire that is completely not necessary. RSR Pros. So I actually have the RS, what is it, RSRR or RSR Pros, whatever the pros are. Would definitely recommend. They have all of the grip of the RR, if not even more grip than the RSRR. But what was I going to say? Oh, way less noise. The RSRRs sound like an airplane taking off from like 35 to like 50 miles an hour. But the RS Pros don't have that much noise, which is really nice. Would. Let's see if I can find some fun trivia. So I did Evo stuff last week. Let's do, what type of trivia should we do this week? I want to. I agree. Ray's Audi does not need our 888Rs with how low he is, but he wanted to do it just to piss off the internet. I want to lower my tire sizes to 18 so I don't need to pay so much for my tires. Yeah. RS Pros and 265 width is 140 a tire, something like that. Totally worth it. It's crazy how much of a difference in price you have to pay for tires when you go just from an 18 to a 19. Like, it's not that much of a difference going from an 18 to a 19. Oh, you need 285s? Okay, never mind. I don't think that's going to be 140, man. If we can get one more person in here, I'll ask a trivia question. So we have 4 in here right now. If I click over to 5, I'll do another, or I'll do a giveaway. I'm trying to figure out what your stock rears are 275s? What? Wait. I think the stock rears on the one, well, it's a 135. I think we're like 235 or 245. Oh, 275 stock. That's awesome. And that 285 is going to run like a 295 because it's federal, so it just runs extra fat. Let's see. What type of trivia should we do? Let's see. Trivia. Let's see. I think I have one that I'm going to ask. Your stock rears are 10 wide? What? So that's insane to me. Your stock rears on the Supra are 10 inches wide. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have 3 people in here. I have a question I want to ask. I wanted to wait for 2 more people to join, and then I'll ask a question. And it's not going to be an Evo question this time. That's 9. It's so sick. I'm excited to have pictures of the, my eyeball, she falling off. I'm excited to have pictures of the Evo and the Supra together because they're both white. I need to rewrap a couple pieces, and I think I want to go wingless on the Evo just because I kind of like the wingless look on it, and then get the JD Amir bumper, classic thing to do on an Evo. What wheels would you Now I wonder if I do this, if it's going to make it all pixelated. Ooh. Okay. Pandem kit. Let's see how the Pandem kit looks. I can't think. Oh, that wing. Oh, Pandem Rocket Bunny. Got it. Bro. Yes, you, where's the chat? What's up, Kevin? I'm having a car podcast on YouTube if you want to switch over to YouTube if you have a minute. If the wide body L97, is that the wheel? Wait, questions. Supra. How you been, man? Okay. L7 LD-T. Oh, that it? Whoa. Ryan, you should definitely do that. You should definitely, yes, you. L97. Disconnect. No, that's fine. Switch. Okay, so for those that are on Instagram, I'm doing a giveaway on YouTube. Basically, if I can get 3 more people or 2 more people into the live stream chat, then I'm gonna ask a automotive question. First person to answer it correctly, I'll just send you $20. Ryan, definitely do that to the Supra, but without labor, that would probably cost me. Oh. What's up, Santiago? So I can't post up the YouTube link in the comments, but if you switch over to like my Instagram bio, it'll be on there. Then I'd get Air Ride, which is another 5K. What's up, Kevin? So if I can get 1 more person over to the YouTube chat, or if I can get 1 more person over from Instagram to YouTube, then I'll ask the question. I have one kind of ready to go. Ryan, what do you think labor is going to be like to do that? Because this isn't the FRS, so this isn't something that you would want to do just like in the garage. We would definitely want it pro done. The answer is carrot. Yes. What's up, Shmaine? So I'm basically I'm having like a YouTube giveaway. If you switch over to my YouTube channel, I think the link is in the Instagram bio. I can't put it in the comments for some reason. But if you get the question correctly, then I'm sending the first person to get it correctly $20. Ryan and Kevin are in here too. My car comes stock with air ride. Come outside, foo. You come outside, foo. Do everything in the garage. So no, because we did the wide body on the F4S in the garage, which honestly, for two guys with basic hand tools, that didn't come out half bad. Ryan, I'm actually really proud of how the wide body came out, minus some of the little tomfoolery that kind of went wrong, but we won't talk about that. Fitting the kit, paint matching. Oh, God. So 10K, 7K, VW Phaeton. Phaeton has air ride? I just think it's crazy that in one day we were able to fully wide body a car. We literally went, you know what, today's the day. Just drilled holes in the fender and filled it, and like that was a fun day, man. The second day when you said there's like fitment issues as you drive the E30, sketchy. I don't know if you can get over Shmaine. Oh, he's probably switching over now. What was I going to say? Hey, we have 5 people. Okay, so I'll ask the question. So let me get off of this. And now, fitment issues, just force it. Yes, that is the correct way to do it. Basically, when we fitted the super wide Forge Stars that were on the car, it was rubbing a little bit on the inside of like the metal rail, I guess, or like the subframe. So hammers. That's how we fixed it. It's basically hammers and saws and stuff. And Isaiah, that's really cool. Actually, I know some Benzes come with air ride stock, but I didn't know the Phaeton actually had air ride, or that you have a Phaeton, which is super cool. So since we have 5 people in here, we hammered and cut the frame. Yes, we did. And it was a very sketchy day. Where did I put the question? Okay. So the trivia question is, first person to answer it correctly will get $20. So since we were talking about Supras basically this whole time, I'm going to ask a Supra question. The Supra, use a baseball bat. Shmaine, it wasn't even the fenders. It was literally the frame itself. What was I going to say? The question is, we know the Supra as the Supra, but before, the Supra had a longer name. What was the Supra's 2-word name prior to it just being a Supra? Roll the frame. Yes, I guess we could roll the frame. I'm hoping that question makes sense. Let me see if anybody gets that. If not, then I'll kind of reword the question. There you go. Yeah, Celica Supra. Okay. So, hold on. Do I have you on Venmo? Yes, correct. Share to IG. Next. Podcast. Nice on that, Shmaine. You were the fastest one to get it in. And then I'll ask another one in like a minute. Let me get you paid. Well, now you got $20, man. Hey, congrats. Shmaine got $20. Okay. How do I go to Venmo? Inline 4 and inline 6. I will ask another question. Second, let me send you money before I forget. Oh, I do have you on Venmo. Perfect. $20. Okay, sending from here. Send. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What should I make the second question? I feel like sticking to a Supra theme, but let's see. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to ask. Let me make sure I ask this question correctly. Shmaine, literally, that I'm sure that just made his day. He came in here, made $20, and he's like, all right, cool, I'm happy. You're welcome, man. No problem. Okay. I guess I could just ask this question because it's easier. I'll keep this live stream a little shorter. So I feel like this is going to be too easy, but fuck it. So there are two cars that are almost exactly alike. Toyota and Subaru make them. What are their two model names? That should be super easy. Just their two model names. Hey man, there's 4 people in here. I'm making easier questions. You want me to ask you a hard question here? Okay, Ryan, you won. 8. You'll put your money up for the next pot. That's fair enough. That's very sweet of you. Okay, so let's see. Let me ask a harder question. Let's make this one an Evo question. Again, let me make sure that I ask this in a way that doesn't make it too obvious, but okay. So all right, I got a fun fact for you. I got a fun fact for you, but a question that's more interesting. So, Evo question. Let me move this. Evo question, or I guess Fast and Furious question. In the third Fast and the Furious, it's Fast and the Furious. Pause. Wait. In the third Fast and the Furious, so Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, there was a red Evo 9. That Evo 9 was driven by Sean, which was the actor, but the drifter, what was his name? He's a famous Japanese drifter. You don't have to spell his name correctly, but if you get close enough to it, I'll know. Honda Civic, yes. Damn it, Kevin. So again, the question is, Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, the red Evo was driven by Sean, but the drifter who actually drifted the car through the scenes, what was his name? Chuchaya. I think that was, yes, that is correct. All right, Ryan, well, I guess you won too then. Nice, man. Okay, so Shmaine, you said, did you know the tire company Michelin Tires and Gourmet Michelin? Wait, did you know the tire company Michelin Tires and Gourmet Michelin starred restaurants that Michelin is the same company? I did. I still find it. I did actually know. So what Shmaine is saying is the Michelin star rating for restaurants, it is like the so interesting. Michelin also does Michelin star restaurants, and the company Michelin for tires is the same Michelin. I did know that. I still find it super weird that a tire company would go, hey, let's make some of the best restaurants in the world and make some of the most stringent requirements for it. But hey, Michelin star restaurants. All right, well, that was fun. Had Kevin, Shmaine, and Ryan in here. So they decided to make a tour guide for restaurants around the world to get people to travel more. Eventually, the Michelin guide took on a name of its own. Oh, that's fair enough. So essentially, Michelin tires started from Michelin restaurant rating, not vice versa. Restaurant. So Michelin tires came first, and then they wanted to diversify and made Michelin star rating for the restaurants. Kevin, you know what's funny? That is what Ryan said all of the last chat too. I think one of the last questions I asked, which Isaiah was the winner of, was what is the chassis code for the pre-Evo 7 to Evo 9, which is CP9A, because the Evo 7 to 9 is CT9A. They made tires that were too good, so they need people to use them more, so they inspired travel this way. Huh, that's very cool. Okay, so Ryan, I owe you some money. Let me Venmo you real quick. I have never Venmo'd you. All right, I'm going to our chat. Tokyo Drift. Okay, so we're about 40 minutes in. I think that'll conclude today's live stream. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Kevin, Isaiah, Ryan, Shmaine. I don't know who the fifth person is because I think 4 people I know in here. Don't know who the fifth is. Ryan, Shmaine, Isaiah, Kevin. And now there's a fifth and sixth. But we are at the end of the live stream. Thanks for coming in. Congrats to Ryan for a double win, and congrats to Shmaine for literally, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, here's $20. Perfect. Some young guy. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye, Felicia. Bye, guys. Okay, so Ryan, I'm going to chat with you to get you paid. And then Isaiah, I'm curious what other features are in, what other features are in the Phaeton? Let's see. That's that. I got you, Ryan. Come help. Okay, Ryan. Pay Ryan. Let's see. What was I going to do? Phaeton. The Phaeton had a V12 option? Wait. Heated and cooled seats, 4-zone draftless climate, and adaptive suspension. What was the... Heated and cooled seats all the way around, 12 rears and 10 fronts. 12 rears and 10 fronts. Yes. Yes. Phaeton. What? Okay. So Phaeton's MSRP in 2004 was 102,000. Use the V8. Okay. I think this is the W12 and a V10 TDI. What? What? 110K MSRP. Insane to me. 4.2 V8. Isaiah, how much do they go for now? Check this. Perfect. Oh, my eyeball. The one with the 4-seat package. What? V8 4-seat. Your MSRP was still over 60 Gs in 2004, which is pretty insane. What? Not nearly. VR12 in your 130. Yes. Down. Let's put a W12 in 135. Twin turbo. Let's go. A good one goes for about 30,000. That's actually not as much depreciation as I thought. Get one for 10,000. Yeah, that sounds more like German cars. BMWs depreciate like a falling rock. Volkswagens, Audis depreciate like a falling rock. It's sad. But it's nice when you buy them used, if you get a clean one. Almost 9 miles. All right, guys. Congrats to who won. 991, 911 have gone up from low 15 to 70. So 991, 911 have shot up in price. If anybody figures it out, please let me know because I would love to know why as well. It's only like 2-3K in the US left. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Congrats again. I'll see you guys. Mooster and junkyards. Sad.